Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to talk about creative visualization. How can you manifest faster with imagination? So, one of the key things that I teach about or I coach women in my programs, whether it's one on one or group coaching, is about manifesting faster and quicker. And the key things that I am going to share with you today is the process called creative visualization. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I do it and how does it work. Okay. Sounds good. Creative visualization is a very imagination. Imagination is if something that you can imagine, you can totally manifest it. Imagination is a very, very powerful tool for manifesting things in your reality. Now, what is creative visualization? Creative visualization is if you know what you want, the first step being here is you know what you want. Okay, that's the first step. It's truly, and there's a whole another discussion talking about whether what you want is truly aligned with your purpose or not. That's a whole discussion because that actually ties up with your fulfillment with your when it is aligned with your purpose. That's when you are truly feeling successful. Okay, that's another story, but today let's assume that you know what you want. Okay, you know what you want to manifest, you want to experience in your life. Then once you know what you want, the creative visualization starts with putting pictures of that the vision that you have, the experience that you have into pieces. Say for example, you want to be on a vacation. You want to go on a exotic beach vacation. So in that so now the visualization has to be about how you start you walking on the beach, touching the water, feeling the breeze on your face, imagining that, visualizing that every bit. What are you wearing? How are you looking? Every piece of it. And really feeling it in your heart. It's not just visualizing in your mind. Okay, that's not what it's. You have to feel it. And if you've forgotten what it feels like, watch a movie. Put a audio of the waves, and start feeling it. You have to, it's like a movie where you are in that movie. You're actually playing that part in the now moment. This is the key point here. You have to stay in the now moment. It's not about projecting somewhere in the future. Okay, you have to stay in the now moment and start feeling it in your heart, putting every piece of vision into it and start feeling it. This is the process of creative visualization. If you forgotten what the water feels like, put the water on your hand. Turn on the faucet and be with the water. Feel how it feels like to touch the water. So start putting those pieces together. Everything that you can imagine, how the sky looks like, what book are you reading, what drink are you drinking, everything. Just it has to be a perfect set, and you are in it, doing it and feeling it in the now moment. That's creative visualization. um Another point that I wanted to mention is when you're visualizing that, you're feeling it, it's something like, um and if you know that it already exists, that you have seen there, that means that exists in your reality. If you have, if something has been achieved and you have seen it, you have heard it, then that experience exists for you. The only thing that you need to do is insert yourself into that experience. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You're going to insert, you have an experience that you have seen, you have heard, you have visualized, or whatever that comes up in your reality, and you're always aspiring to be there and you don't know how to get there. Then what you need to do is just you put yourself in that experience, you insert yourself and start visualizing yourself. And now, if you have a problem imagining, if you're not able to see yourself, sometimes, you sometimes we aspire for things that we have already experienced, like going on a beach, going on a vacation that we have already been there, so we know how it feels like. You know how it feels like to be there, to be doing that. So it may be easier for you to visualize. But If you have never seen success and you're aspiring for something that is completely new in your life and you have never felt that before, how do you visualize that? So in that case, start visualizing, start small, start trying to, if you want to become get into a next level in your career and you have never done that. Say for example, you want to quit your job and want to be a successful coach, successful teacher. You've never done that all your life. You worked in a job, you've never started a business or done anything on your own. Then you start allowing, it's a process. You start building that, you start feeling it in your heart. Start with affirmations. That's when affirmations come into play. Starting with affirmations and start and try visualizing, putting yourself in there. If you are having trouble even imagining, like even just the thought of it happening, then there is a lot of that is your shadow work sabotaging um your creations in terms of self-limiting belief systems. The biggest is self-worth, not being enough. These are the biggest self-sabotaging belief systems that exist. That like how I said, I could not even imagine myself doing something else other than in my previous videos, other than doing what I'm doing. I could never imagine myself. So if you could not imagine, then there is a lot of work that needs to be done behind the scenes in order for you to get there. So this is all a process. This is all a process. As you are able to visualize, are you able to see yourself, you also work on clearing your self-limiting belief systems of self-worth issues, that you're not enough, that you do not have what it takes to be there, you do not have money, you do not have whatever that belief system is. So it's about clearing those belief systems and really visualizing that every single day, playing that clip again and again and again and again and again and again. Like if you're a coach, playing the clip that you're attracting people to work with you. They are paying you to work with you. Or if you're a speaker, maybe you visualize that the audience is sitting there and clapping at you. They're clapping, and play this video again and again and again, 30 seconds video again and again. The manifesting, you will be able to manifest faster when you are at a higher frequency and when you have an unlocked script. That means you are able to uh, create your own real, change your transcript. That is when you are at a higher frequency, and when you are and when you know that you are the powerful co-creator of this, of your life. When you know in your heart that you are the powerful creator, you start clearing out your self-limiting belief systems and start putting all this creative imagination into place every single day. It gets so powerful. It gets so powerful. You will start manifesting things in a much faster rate. And this is the exact work that I do with my clients, with the women that I work with, and amazing things are happening inside. Amazing things, like the things that you could not imagine happening otherwise. There's a whole process that I take through in creating that for you. In how do we remove those, what are first thing, identifying what we want, because most people don't even know what they want. They think they want that because it was maybe inspired by something that you have seen, and you compare yourself and you want to be in that experience. It maybe not be aligned with your purpose, and if it is not aligned with your purpose, there's no point in achieving that, because you're not going to be satisfied, you're not going to be feeling successful. And once you know your true desires, true purpose, the clarity that you get, the clarity is power. The clarity is power. Once you know once you have the clarity, once you know what exactly you want, it is a process, and it just doesn't come. You have to try, you have to fail, you have to try, you have to fail, you have to get on the field, not just thinking outside. Oh, you know what, I wish I had that, I wish I did that, I wish I knew that, I wish I'm going to read this book and figure it out. No, it doesn't happen that way. You have to get your hands dirty. You have to take action. You cannot, all these things cannot happen. The biggest enemy of all things is procrastination, thinking like, I don't know if it's happening. I don't know. The fear, the self doubt. And also sometimes the visualization cannot even happen because of the fear of success. What, once you're successful, what happens? Maybe you have a belief system that you have friends because you attract people because you have money, and they are coming for the wrong reasons, and you want true friends. That is a true two contradictory belief systems. You want true friends, but you also believe that people the if you have money, you don't have true friends because they are there for money. So if you have these two contradictory belief system, you're never going to attract money, and that fear of success will always stay with you and sabotage you from getting there. So there's a lot of elements playing here. This is something that it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. And in my conscious creators bootcamp, when I work one on one, this is exactly the process we go through. We talk about self-limiting belief system. We talk about how to identify them, getting clarity about your picture. What do you really want? What do you really want to experience? Removing the belief system that no longer work with you. Creating affirmations that align with your intentions, creating visualization clips, mind movies to align with your script, bringing in tools. When we bring all of that together and raise your and all, constantly working on raising your frequency, because when you raise your frequency, you will do it faster. When you're dwelling in the lower frequencies, it gets much harder. You will feel that you're struggling. You feel like you're stuck, frustrated, struggle. All of these things happen. So start working with creative visualization. Start putting yourself there. Imagine yourself, visualize yourself, feel it in your heart, touching that water, being under the sun. If the beach is your, if you want to be on a beach and have an be or travel, imagine, visualize how does it look like. I just got this new cup which says wife, mom, and boss, which I really love. And of course, I put this in the dishwasher, and I shouldn't have done that, and it kind of peeled off stuff. But yeah, but also, another thing I want to mention is, if in your reality, if there are other people involved, remember, you cannot control other people, what other people think, what other people actions. So if in your reality has like, say for example, you're trying to attract a partner. Most of There's so many people who reached out to me for this specific reason, that they want to attract their soulmate, they want to attract their perfect partner in their life. And if you have a very specific person, um, and you're if you do this process and you put that person in there, then there may be consequences, because you are we don't want to work with somebody else's free will, against somebody else's free will. You want to be in alignment with that person, only then it gets powerful. Because if you insert a person in your reality and they are not in alignment with your dreams, with your desires, there can be some kind of consequences created because of that. You cannot control other people. So it's a whole process when other people are involved on how to work with it. But for yourself, start with this imagination process, creative imagination, visualization. Okay. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I would love to hear from you, get your feedback on this process and how this worked out for you, and learn from you. And I will see you in my next video. And if you want to learn more about my programs, what I do, go to my website, paripatri.com. You can also, there's a free webinar on the homepage. You can click on that, attend that. And if you feel like you feel resonated with my message and you want to work with me, then you can schedule a free complimentary call with me to get on a call and discuss how we can make it happen for you, how we can together work and get you where you want to be at a much faster rate, and manifesting your best experience yet. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.